And we have an Addams Family with boots up with factory settings restored. We've seen that a lot of times. And I always talk about this, how it's generally a problem with the batteries. This battery pack was mounted on this board like this. And as you can see, that the batteries have corroded. But not only that, the corrosion kind of dripped down onto the board and underneath this one chip. So what I did is I just cut the chip right off the board because the corrosion has gotten underneath it, and it was actually has like goo under there. So I'm going to neutralize this with just some standard mustard, you know, the condiment you use on hot dogs, because mustard has a little acid in it, and this is a strong base. So I just want to neutralize it. Then I'm going to pull all these pins out with my soldering iron, and then I'm going to actually pull them out and then solder suck them. And then I'm going to put a new LM339 chip in, which is this guy in a socket mounted on the board, and we should be good. That should fix this. The mustard is good because I can control it. Sometimes you use vinegar, but vinegar goes all over the place. At least with mustard I can kind of control it. Okay, then wash the mustard away with some isopropyl alcohol and let it dry. And we can then install the new socket and the new chip. Always buzz these guys out. Make sure that you have continuity, because a lot of times, even though it may not look like there's continuity, or may look okay, it's not. Like for instance right here, look, that one is broken right there. That little trace is broken, just a tiny little break. Good thing I checked it with the meter. Socket and our new chip in, remote battery holder, ready to put it all back in the game. So I have it in switch test, and I'm just going through all the switches, and I found several that don't work compared to ones that do work. And if I go to the manual, I can see they're all the row white purple here. So I've still missed a trace on the CPU board that's broken, because the right trough, the ball shooter, the right slingshot, those definitely do not work. I don't think the thing kick out or the thing eject tool, I don't think those work either. Just to verify that it's not a playfield problem, I have the two switch matrix connectors removed from the board. This is the columns, the green ones, and then it's the white with purple wire that's the row that's the problem. So I just hook up my alligator clip to one of the columns, any of the columns, and then I just go through. There's 8, here's 7, the one I suspect, nothing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm definitely missing row. I'm 7, and I get nothing. I definitely still have a problem on the CPU board. I gotta take it back. I still got a broken trace somewhere in this corrosion zone. Gotta find it and repair it. Alright, so now I'm getting continuity there. That's what I did, is I just ran a little jumper wire on the back side where that trace was broken again around that chip. I guess I didn't check them all. I should have checked more. Just goes to show you. Got it back in switch test. Now this guy works. That guy works. This guy works. That guy I still got to look at. That guy works. This guy works. So, looks like we fixed that. We're all good to go. It's a really good game.
Big sport. A good thorough and equal tune-up with you.
Well, I just like to, I like to train him. There we go. You see, he's well trained now. See, you got to hit this rollover, and then it says thing flips, and then you got to go up there, and then that flasher has to be going, and then he auto trains. See, there he was a little shy. He hit one of these targets, so it adds that data to its database, and then changes his timing on that flipper. And as the more the shots that you see now, he's making it. The more he does it, it just keeps that all in memory in like a little table. So I always like to train him.
That's amazing.
Yeah.